Saturday's Mail and the ethics of wolf whistling, Diane.
Yes, well, number 10 says wolf whistling could still be made an offence, because it's not been made an offence yet. You see, this government advisor, Nimco Ali, who appears to be Carrie's best friend, which muddies the water somewhat.
The Prime Minister's missus, of course.
Yes. So...
not from Sex and the City. Not
no.
Carrie, different Carrie.
I mean, that would kind of be called... No, it wouldn't.
Oh.
So there's, so Nimco Ali is a government advisor and is and has actually said, which I love, outlining her stance. For me, I would specifically love for public sexual harassment to become a crime. Now, you hear that sentence and you think, yes, that sounds appropriate. I mean, obviously, you've got an argument here where some people will say, oh, yeah, but wolf whistling's not hurting anybody. And I can see that point of view. However, it's when the person who's made the sexual advance then gets rejected, then what happens? And the problem is that there are a few horrendously bad apples that completely ruin the entire cart for everybody else. There are some men who you'll walk down the street and they might say something nice to you. They might go, hello, darling, or they might say, I don't want to flatter myself, but I've had it before. I've had somebody say, you've got a lovely smile, and I will literally go,
you've got a lovely arse.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Do you?
Peach of an arse.
And what do you do?
You say, Joshua, leave me alone.
I exchange numbers. We go normally to Bella Italia, which is a really nice...
Oh, so you go straight in, first contact and a date and stuff like that.
A carafe of red wine, and we see where the evening goes.
Yeah, well...
But in all seriousness, your argument would be that there shouldn't even be the first rung on that ladder, that men should just know it's not a cool thing to wolf whistle.
Well, here's the thing. I don't... The problem is, I think that wolf whistling is a nice way of saying, kind of, yes, you are attractive. I mean, but it can make somebody feel self-conscious, but equally, if you're having a day where you feel pretty good as somebody wolf whistles, I just spin around and go, thank you, and just carry on walking.
So what do you think? I mean, do you think that men should not wolf whistle at all?
I have a...
Hard, isn't it?
It is a bit tricky because there are some men who, if they sort of say something to you and then you go, thank you, they will then chase you down the street. Yeah. And then when you say, no, really, I'm not interested, I was just saying thank you because you said something nice, then they'll start yelling in your face. And I've had that as well. So I've had both sides of the coin.
Something tells me we'd be better off without it.
Altogether. Now, what I find interesting is that this whole kind of article is taking place inside Pestminster. I mean, there are 56 MPs who are being investigated for sexual misconduct. So, Westminster itself is just full of sexual allegations, and they range from inappropriate sexual comments made at work to literally like MPs bribing people to have sex with them. And these are the people that are kind of debating these rules. Yeah, it doesn't sit very well.
I think you're right. I think times have changed, Josh. I mean, I don't have any skin in this race because I can't wolf whistle. I never have done. For years, I've tried to... I've been trying for years. It doesn't work.
Yeah. I mean, this...
Well, to attract Mrs. Dolan, I used one of those dog whistles, you know, the ones that only canines can hear.
Oh, good hearing.
Her ear's just like propped up like that.
He's going to go on GBNews one day. He's going to get the big bucks.
Yeah, she followed the scent. The rest is history.
In all seriousness, I think personally the best thing that they could do, get into schools, teach 9, 10, 11-year-olds, this is wrong, this is not received well. Have someone just explain, this is what it feels like. It might seem OK, but actually it can really turn nasty or it can feel threatening. Just explain all of that, and in 10 years' time, when they're 18, 19, 20, the problem is going to be mostly solved. I think it's young men or whatever, some of them not knowing the effect that it actually can have on people.
Yeah, there's better ways of introducing yourself to somebody you find attractive, and it's not by making a noise at them.
Yeah, I mean, could I humbly suggest a flash of eyes and a smile? Would that be OK?
I think flash of eyes and a smile is quite nice, but then if that's not returned, go about your day
Yeah.
and just go, oh, well, I tried. It's when it turns a bit nasty and sinister and they start following you down
Josh,
the street.
can I try that with you now?
Go.
OK, so, Daryl, give me a camera. Ready?
That's Mark Dolan.
Blimey, it works. We better go back to the loo.